Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a special video because it is about food. We are going to have a brunch in a restaurant called Fiesta Americana Hacienda. Hacienda here in Mexico means it's basically a garden, and usually when they say hacienda, it's a big place, a huge place, acres of land where they have either a party hall or a restaurant or hotels. So this is basically a place where they have a hotel and restaurant too. So we are going to have brunch there. Since it's a weekend, we thought we could slowly go have food, stay there, sit there for some time and enjoy our food. So we are going with a family, a friend of ours, and we're going with them. And they are the ones who told us about this place. So I thought I will show you this because I know many of you are very curious to know how the food looks here in Mexico. So come with me and let's go and enjoy it together. This restaurant is called Fiesta Americana Hacienda, and this was around 1 hour drive from where we live. So it was definitely far off, but I think it was really worth going to that place. Especially because it was a place where you could just not have food, but you could also just walk around and spend some time on a weekend. It was not just a restaurant. I think there is a hotel facility also. People could stay here and spend a weekend because they had different activities too inside this. So this is how it looked to enter inside the restaurant. There was enough space for parking your car. So we parked our car there and walked inside towards the restaurant. When you enter, there are two gates, and you have security there, and he will tell you where you have to go to have the buffet. So this is where they told us to go, and we parked our car there and started walking inside. And as you can see, it was full of greenery and it looked really beautiful. And this is a place where the breakfast was served. We went there with our friends. They told us about this place, so we decided to go there together on a weekend. Let me show you what food they had. They had different kinds of drinks that you want to have. I mean the non-alcoholic juice, and I think even beer was served. I'm not very sure. But yes, here they had different sweet breads like donuts and other sweet bread with cereal. And then they had fruit, varieties of fruits, yogurt, and of course nuts to put on the yogurt or on the fruits to have it with them. We went there around 11 or 11:30, so we were really hungry. But I don't know if this happens with you. When I see so much food, automatically my tummy is full. So to be frank, the buffet is always a loss of money for us because I really don't eat much when I see so much food. So here is where it began, the main course. So this is something to do with pollo, which means chicken, and they had it in their Mexican sauce. And then this was chamorro. I think it's a different kind of meat. It's definitely not chicken, so I didn't taste that. And this is my favorite here in Mexico. It's basically a banana which is fried. I don't know if you have seen this banana. Usually this is from Kerala in India, and I really like the taste of this, that the way they make here in Mexico. And this was egg, but it was mixed with chorizo, which is another meat, so I didn't taste that. And then we had the sausages. Don't eat sausages, so to be frank, some of the items I could not taste because we don't eat them. And then these are frijoles. Frijoles means beans, so refried beans they are. And then these are enchiladas, one of my favorite Mexican food. It's basically tortillas rolled, sometimes they have filling, and then it's made on with the Mexican sauce. And these are chilaquiles, my all-time favorite. And then again, they had chilaquiles, a different variety. This is the first time that I was eating, and I really liked the sauce of that. And they had these cream and cheese that you could put as topping for chilaquiles or enchiladas. And at the back they also had a stall where they were making fresh food and serving, like tacos or different varieties of Mexican food. So if you are a foodie, then definitely this is a place for you to go and eat because they had really good varieties of food. So these were the stalls where they also made smoothies. So you can just choose the fruit that you want and tell them, and they would make a smoothie for you. And this is where they were making fresh tortillas. You can see how the lady is making. I asked her if I could record, and she said I could. So I thought I will show you how she was making tortillas. So she was making them fresh over there. And then you could just top it with whatever you want. She had the different varieties of topping. So you could have it like a taco. And this is a very special coffee here in Mexico. It's called Cafe de Olla. It's basically made in a special pot, and if you are a coffee lover, you should try that. And again, they had different toppings that you could put on other Mexican food. I'm not a big foodie, and as I mentioned, whenever I go to a restaurant, my tummy is already full when I look at so much food. But yes, I try to taste different varieties of food, but again, I have my own restrictions about meat. As I have mentioned in my previous videos, we only eat chicken and seafood. So we do have some restrictions on the food that we get here. But yeah, I do try to taste different varieties of food if it's vegetarian or if it's in chicken. So after eating, we tried to explore the place because, as I said, this place was spread on acres of land. That's the place where we had the brunch, and after that, the brunch closes at around 1:30 p.m. So after that, we just got down and we went to the other side where they had pool and many other things. And they also had these places where you could sit and enjoy music. I think this is for people who are already staying there. In the evenings they could come and play here, or they could enjoy a drink and listen to the music too. And from the pool we walked to the other side, and there they had some grape farming which was being done. I don't know if they make their own wine here. As we kept walking, on the other side we saw a small place where they had few animals like rabbits, horse, and also a peacock. Our friends have a son, and he really enjoyed that part. I think all kids would love to go to that side and look at those animals. And when you come out of the place where there were those animals, you can see that there was also a facility where you could take a horse ride. Obviously you have to pay for the ride, but none of us did that because we have already done that once and we feel that it's a torture on the animal, so none of us did that. But then we started walking down this place. It was so beautiful, completely filled with trees. I really like the way they tried to preserve the place by keeping the trees and not, commercializing the whole place by building something or the other facilities. So they left a lot of place with the greenery, and that was the best part of this place. So that was our trip to this beautiful hotel or a restaurant, you could say, where we went to have the brunch. Hope you guys like this video. The name of this place is called Fiesta Americana Hacienda. You can find that in Google, and if you're interested, you can go there. The price for the brunch was more than 400 or 450 pesos. I'm not really sure of the amount because, as I said, we went with friends, so it was a whole amount, and I don't really remember how much it was for each person. Hope you guys like this video. I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel before you go.